Are you ready to make your law firm a profit-generating machine that will free up your time and skyrocket your impact? With more than 2 decades of business growth experience and having proven that you can be successful while prioritizing your family and your impact, introducing the Profit with Law podcast. I am your host, the creator of the Firm Differentiator 10X Effect, Moshe Amsel. Hello and welcome to the Profit with Law podcast. I'm your host, Moshe Amsel, and today I have an exciting bonus episode for you. We took an excerpt from one of our previous Law Firm Growth Summit talks, and we took a clip of a ton of value and want to share that with you. Now, we're doing this because we want to give you a taste of what to expect at the Law Firm Growth Summit. At the time that you're listening to this, unless you're listening to it in the future, but when we release it, we're less than 2 weeks away from our annual Law Firm Growth Summit. It's a virtual conference for 3 days where we bring over 30 leaders, experts in the industry to really help you get all the information you need on what's working now, what are the strategies that you need to implement in your law firm to achieve success. I'm really excited about some changes we made this year. One of them is we actually split the topics into 3 areas. So we have a category based on your law firm size. We have a startup category that's for the new attorney or the solo who's been struggling in the 0 to 250K revenue range. And it's not a judgment on where you're at, but there's specific information that you need to be able to conquer that, to be able to jump from there to the next stage, which is our expansion phase. So we have a ton of really good topics for you in the startup phase to help you get going. Then we have the expansion phase. The expansion phase is when you're on that journey of expanding your law firm from 250K to 2 million in revenue. There's a lot that you need to learn in that phase, whether it's consistent marketing or team building, and all of the really cool things in between, like systems and processes and technology. And we have a great lineup of speakers for you to help you navigate that phase of growth. And then we've got the legacy creator phase. And the legacy creator phase is somebody who has figured out the day-to-day, how do I navigate consistent clients? How do I have a team that is able to produce the work? And now I'm in this place where maybe I'm worried about what's next, or maybe I want to focus on the culture in my firm, or maybe I want to set my sights on being a owner that is not necessarily working in the law firm. And we've got a really great lineup of speakers who have achieved way more than $2 million in their law firm, or they have some other area of expertise that's really going to help you in that legacy creator phase. So we've done this great job of lining up a massive slate of speakers, and guess what? Registration's free. It's virtual. It's free. Like, why would you not join us? I don't know. But all you need to do is go to lawfirmgrowthsummit.com/podcast, lawfirmgrowthsummit.com/podcast, and grab your free registration today and enjoy this teaser. Take care.
So what is a sales funnel? In simple words, this is the easiest way I could kind of explain funnel. It's a multi-step process that turns prospects into buyers. Okay, that's all a funnel is. Okay, don't think of it as like it has to be this particular page. Whatever it is, it just turns prospects, people who are interested in hiring you, and it turns them into buyers, people who are going to hire you. It's multi-stepped because a lot must occur between the time that your dream client is aware enough to enter your funnel to the time when they take your desired action. Okay, so a series of things have to happen in the middle to lead them to come and hire you, right? That makes sense? So the best way to kind of explain this is to imagine the stages of a relationship. In a relationship, look at the end goal. Your end goal is to get married and have, anniversary with your spouse. But in order for that to happen, your relationship has to build up over time. So when you meet somebody, you go on a simple coffee date. You go on a coffee date, you talk about your day, maybe surface level conversation. And if you like that person, now you go on a more serious date. Maybe you go to dinner, maybe you go to, a movie. And that relationship kind of builds over time. If you like them, then you become exclusive. Then when you become exclusive, then that leads to marriage, and then marriage leads to anniversary. It's the same exact idea when your clients are looking to hire you online. No one's going to meet you online and get married to you. Okay? That's too much of a jump. Instead, you need to lead your prospects into a very systematized ways to first take them on a coffee date, date them, become exclusive with them so that they could marry you. Okay? So that's basically a funnel kind of explained in very clear terms. Just think of it like that, a series of relationship building over time. And here's what asking to get married on your first date looks like, and what you should avoid, and what you should not do. Okay, you may see these ads on Facebook where it's very self based. It's talking about the verdicts and how amazing of a lawyer they are. However, don't be this type of lawyer. This simply does not work. Okay, you may see a lot of these ads come and go, and the reason why you see a lot of them come and go is because they may get lucky. They may get like a couple of clients from it, but over time, it's not really sustainable. And it's not a profitable, sustainable campaign. So a lot of these people think that this is how you do marketing. They come and do it. They probably get a couple of clients. They do a little bit more of it, and then they stop. And then next round comes. Don't do this. This is anti-funnel idea, okay? So you're trying to get married way too fast, okay? Instead, what you need is a sales funnel. Okay, so just trying to explain sales funnel in a different kind of way is that there's different stages. The first stage is for people to just become aware of you. Okay, the very first thing you're trying to do at the first stage of a funnel is for them to become aware of you. How do you do that? There's only one of two ways. Either you create content, valuable content on pretty much like videos or blog articles, or you just go pay for it. You pay ads on Facebook or Google to get people to become aware of you. Once you get people to become aware of you, then you want to send them to your funnel to get them to say, hey, who's interested in my offer? Do you have this problem? If they enter your funnel, now they're in your interest stage. They're interested in hiring you. And at that point, once they're inside your funnel, now they're in the decision stage, whether they're thinking whether they should hire you or not. They probably need, they need to see some testimonials. They need to kind of hear from you. You need to follow up with them. That's pretty much the inside the funnel where you kind of do that nurture building. And all that is leading down to the action, which for us, it's one of two things. It's either give me a call or schedule a call with me here. Okay. So that's kind of like the big picture of a sales funnel. So 5 years ago, as soon as I started learning these funnel concepts, I started applying them. Fast forward 5 years later, and over 120 funnels later, at least 120, if not more. The result of that is for my first law firm, I've been able to serve at least 5,000 clients, and I've actually gathered over 2,000 reviews. And I have actually a couple of these law firms. Again, this is my main baby, the one that I started with. Since then, I have about 8 or 9 other law firms that I've kind of set up the same kind of systems for. And that's the result of it. It works. And to this day, if you go check my reviews, and I actually took the screenshot yesterday. Just from yesterday, I already have 6 more reviews. And the result of every single one of these reviews is a result of funnels. So this does work. And everything that I share inside of Legal Funnel and everything that I share with my students is based on things that I've done myself, not based on theories. It is the same practice area. So for this one, for Mollaei Law, yes, this is for business formations for Mollaei Law, but I also do other things for other for other practice types as well. But what I want you to know is every single one of these reviews came from funnels, and everything that I do is a result of funnels. That's the big picture that I want you guys to understand. Also, fast forward, I also was able to receive the ClickFunnels 2 Comma Club, Club award, which is given to those people who generated $1 million online using funnels, using ClickFunnels. Okay, and since then I've actually received my second one. And I'm actually in 2020, I'm going to receive my third one. Because again, I'm taking these concepts and just applying it over and over. I've been on a couple of dozen podcasts. I've also started teaching this to my students. I started also doing it for my clients. This is a picture of me and my wife exactly a year ago when we received it. And just this past week, when I got the second award. And then again, I'm getting the third one this year and hopefully a fourth one the following year. Same concepts applied over and over. That could definitely be applied for you guys. Again, the reason why I'm sharing this is because to make it possible to show you guys that it is completely possible to apply this for yourself. And if you're wondering, yes, I did this all in my shorts. That's the beauty of it. The same way that you see me right now, this is literally how I've built these multiple 6- and 7-figure virtual law firms. And that's basically what gave birth to Legal Funnel. What Legal Funnel is, it's a coaching program that teaches lawyers how to create these funnels, how to create these virtual law firms, and create the systems behind it. Not just about getting clients. Now that you also get these clients, how to automate the entire law firm. Sounds too good to be true, but that's the only way I could even do lead funnel is because I've set these up for them to run on its own. And now I could do legal funnel where I could coach lawyers how to do the same. And that led me to having over 130 lawyer students now. And about 60-70% of my students leave me video testimonials, which is a testament that these concepts does work. And I actually had it yesterday. I did a Facebook Live with one of our students who was on my first session a year ago. And he's fully booked. Applying the legal funnel concepts, he's fully booked for the next year, for the next month and a half, which is crazy. That was like such a nice thing to see. So these funnels concepts, again, it's not just for me, it's worked for our students. We have plenty of testimonials for you guys to see that it does work. And from me teaching legal funnel, there was 3 breakthroughs that I had, 3 things that I'll be sharing with you guys, which kind of leads into what we're going to be talking about today. Breakthrough number 1 is that funnels work for any type of law. Okay, this is a very big limiting belief. Every time I talk about funnels, well, does it work for estate planning? Does it apply for personal injury? I'm here to tell you it works for every type of law. Okay, just put it out there. If you don't know how it applies to you yet, that means you just haven't cracked it yet. It's kind of like a jigsaw puzzle. You got to put pieces together using the concepts that I teach you, but it works for every type of law. Second is you need to build a relationship with your dream clients before they retain you. Okay, it doesn't work like magic. You need to somehow have the relationship kind of aspect inside this funnel for people to kind of trust you to want to hire you. Okay, so if you're a very cold kind of funnel where you're just like leading people to kind of book a time with you and expect them to become your clients, that doesn't work. So there is a relationship kind of component inside this funnel. And third is video is the best way to get your dream clients to take action. Okay, so when it comes to getting clients, there's 2 parts. One is getting the leads. The second part is convincing those leads to become your clients. So how do you do that? The best way by far is with a video. Okay, so there's a huge video component inside this funnel that I'll be sharing with you guys. And actually, what I'm about to ties in really, really well with this 3 concepts. It works for any type of law. Yeah, you need to build relationships, and video is the best way to do that. So these 3 breakthroughs led me to this change and the reason why you're here. And I came up with this topic based on this question that I asked myself. Is someone bet me $100,000 to get 5 clients online the fastest? How would I accomplish this? And if somebody did ask you this, what would your actions do? Just that your life was on the line. You, God forbid, you owed the IRS or you're in debt where you had to make, you had to get some clients or you had to get some money in. How would you do that? And that was the question that I asked myself. Even with all the clients that I'm getting, what would be the fastest way? So that's what today's is about. Okay, the answer to that question is exactly what I'm going to reveal to you today. So what if I could show you a tool that allows you to generate leads in a more friendly and approachable way that builds trust and relationship with your dream clients and personally greets every person that lands inside your funnel. So again, it generates leads in a friendly and approachable way. It builds trust and relationship. Personally, you get to greet every person, and it gets your dream clients to directly book a meeting with you, which is the best way, by the way, for most of us. Again, the only 2 ways that we need to have that conversation is either give me a call now or book a meeting with me. Okay, and it allows you also to close your dream clients instantly. What if I could just show you a tool that does all these things? So what this amazing tool that allows you to do all these things at the same time to make sure your dream clients book a call with you. So what is this? The tool is called Video Ask. Okay, this is not my tool. It's just a tool that I found about 8 months ago. And as soon as I saw it, saw that what it does, my mind was blown. And it was everything that I kind of was applying for funnels and everything, and he took it and he combined all that into one tool. And since 8 months ago, I've been implemented for my own funnels, and it's been a game changer. I could definitely see a huge improvement, anywhere from 40 to 50% increase in conversions by using this tool inside my funnel. So let me show you guys exactly what this looks like. This is a onboarding video to show you guys the potential with this. Yes, Anya, Rachel, yes, I will share the slides with you, but what else? Yeah. So let's just watch this.
Hey there.
Imagine your clients, somebody says, hey, do you do the service? How can you help me? And they get a video like this.
Welcome to Video Ask. It's so nice to have you around. I'm Alex, the creative director here. And in order to provide with the best experience possible, we'd really like to know you. The first thing that would be really useful to understand is the size of your business. So how many people work in your company?
Okay, so what you saw, somebody talking to your dream clients directly. You're talking to your dream clients directly. And now you're kind of engaging with them. Tell me a little bit more about you. Oh, okay, I'm a freelancer.
Nice. So what are you planning on using Video Ask for?
So more engagement. What are you trying to do? What problem are you having? I would like to. Okay.
All right, so let's wrap it up with the last question that is actually really useful for us. Where did you first hear about Video Ask?
And that leads to basically wherever you want.
That's it for this week's episode of Profit with Law. If you have enjoyed the show, please consider sharing it with at least one person. Imagine how many lives we can change if we each shared this episode. Another way to share the episode is on social media. We appreciate your support and look forward to you joining us again next week.